Now, when we talk about the issue of patterns and bloodlines, now, patterns can be created. New patterns can be created. New patterns can be created to add to the already existing ones in the family and in the bloodline. So this is where we have to be extra careful and extra cautious. Now, I'll give you an example. If you see, for instance, there is a man who gives birth to a child and then refuses or rejects that child and does not take care of that child and then goes away, and leaves that child for the woman to take care of for all the life of this child. If you study closely, that child that has been given birth to, the son he has given birth to, that he didn't take care of, that he has rejected and he has left, if you look closely and carefully, you realize that when that son also come of age and also gives birth, somehow, history has a way of repeating itself again. You realize you find that son who was rejected by his father, did not take care of him, also rejecting his own child when he's put a woman in the family way. The son also rejects his child and goes his way, lives his life, that whatever he wants. And if you watch closely, that child that the fathers that the son is a second generation from what his father started. The son is a second generation. Now the child of the son, if you follow closely, you realize that child, this guy from the second generation also abandoned and left, did not take care of them. He will also reject every child that is given to him. Every child that when he puts a woman in a family way, he also rejects that child. It's very dangerous. These patterns and bloodlines. If you come from a family where there's a lot of witchcraft, when there's a lot of sorcery, if you're coming from a bloodline, I've told you to check both of them, your father's bloodline, your mother's bloodline. Take your time, speak to your grandparents, speak to people. Some of these things you will not know until you speak to people. You speak to your grandmother, you speak to your grandfather, you speak to your parents, and listen to the stories when they were growing up and all that. If you come from a family where there's witchcraft is very dominant, it's very important to receive Jesus and come out of it.